Okay, as you can see here, um, I've got it propped up so you can see both sides. But what I've done, come around this side so you can see first. I got it flipped over so that the bottom side was up. I put my two full 8-foot panels sectioned off from the center and then down along the edge, just right there. And you can see that the upper corner right there is going to get cut off. And I took my table saw and cut another sheet at 24 inches. This is supposed to be 6 feet, 6 feet in a radius from the side. It's not, I guess it's not technically a radius, but it caps out perfectly on top, and it'll follow that curve down, and we'll lop these corners off. Then I took some spare sheets that were about, they were already cut down to 16 inches, and then cut each of them down to about 24. I guess this one had to be 25 right here just because it was a little bit longer. And that one's 24, and then these two over here are 23s. Now what I did is I took liquid nails and spread it out on the 2x4 framing, and then threw the OSB down on top of it, and then threw my screws in there. I'm using 1 5/8" T25s, so it's they're pretty solid, and they're all sunk in there pretty good. Now what we're gonna do eventually when we're ready to put this down is I'm actually gonna go get some probably 3/8 or 1/2 inch plywood, and that will be put down over the top of this. We'll actually put flooring adhesive down on this, and put that plywood on there, which will actually strengthen this up, and I'll lay it over so that the seams actually will not line up with the seams of the OSB. It'll actually line up with the studs, so it'll actually strengthen that. So you can see this side here. So this is actually what the top side will look like when we get it all done here. I've got it kind of propped up because I'm gonna lay it down here, but I've got a router with a straight bit edge, and we're just gonna run it right along. You can see the edging right there. It'll just run right along that edge, and make sure we have a nice clean cut on there. And tomorrow I will get the 23/32 tongue and groove decking, and that stuff will go on the top, and we should be in business at that point. I think I'll go buy the supplies in the morning, and then we'll do up the framing for the second half. Now that I've got the process kind of worked out on it, I should be able to move a lot more quickly with it, and it should look pretty good. But this is going to come out super solid. I'm probably going to need help getting it loaded up anyway, to take in for installation on Sunday. So this will be some good fun. But that is what it looks like on the inside. So if you're ever having to work on this, you can see where those studs lie. I thought about putting in some cross beams to try and strengthen that up, but to be honest, I think it would just add weight. I wasn't going to get enough bang for my buck out of it, and so I decided not to put those in there, or you know, another set across that way to close up that seam, because the plywood that's going to go on the bottom is going to firm that up anyway, and so I'm not worrying about that at all. But it should look pretty good when all's said and done, and hopefully by the end of tomorrow we'll have a complete 2 wings and have them all ready to rock. So we'll see where we go from there.